Hi, I'm Fiona Price and I'm an MFL product manager at Pearson. Before I joined Pearson, I was a languages teacher in a classroom just like you for many years. In today's video, I'm going to show you using the zoom function in ActiveHub. We'll look at the two different types of zoom, then look at the zoom functionality in a bit more detail, how you would experiment with the best view for a task, and we'll also have a quick look at displaying resources for students. So I'm sharing my screen and I've picked Spanish Edexcel Higher, Module 1, Unit 4 to show you, but what I'm going to say applies to French or German resources too, and also equally applies whether you're an Edexcel or an AQA teacher. So we've got two different ways that we can use the zoom on this double page spread. So if I hover over tasks on the page, you'll see that they're being highlighted. And those are basically what we call custom zoom areas. So if I start with this one, you'll see that this is associated with a listening audio. So I could minimize that and I might have this view for my students. If I use this arrow on the right hand side, this will allow me to move through all the highlighted zoom areas on that page, that double page spread. So it could focus students' attention on a particular activity. You might want to focus on the tip box that's on the page, or a phonics box, a particular listening task and the questions, a speaking task, or perhaps this grammar box at the end. And then we can come out of this view. The other option that you have is using the plus and minus buttons at the bottom of the screen here. So you can go down to as little as 75%, which I probably wouldn't use. 100% is the standard view, and that will allow you to select the custom zooms. If you're not in 100%, you won't be able to do that. So you always need to return to 100% to allow you to do that. I think this view is quite a good one, and you can move the page around as well. And if I was using the snipping tool to make a PowerPoint, I would probably use 150% so that I could snip that and it would be really sharp, rather than using the custom zoom. I quite like this view as well, though, 250%, so it gives you a nice clear image of this listening. So for example, what I could do is I could go into my resources, find my audio here and open it, then close down the resources because all I want is this listening bar. Then I drag this into place, so I'm now ready to go through that task with my students. The only thing, just to be aware, that if you've done it this way, you won't be able to minimize this listening bar here. If you wanted to do that, if we go back to 100%, you'd have to highlight the custom zoom, and then that gives you the ability to minimize like so. So yeah, I would experiment with the zoom. You can also go up to 400%, but I'm not sure if you'd want to use that, but you might do if you wanted to focus on a particular image and make it as large as possible. So just have a play with using the different sizes of zoom, navigating around the page, going back into your custom zoom and seeing what's going to give the best view for you and your students. Also, I just wanted to show you that when you are in I'll just go back to resources. When you are in a listening task, you obviously have the transcript here that you can preview and bring up on the screen. Now it's quite small there, so it's great if I'm using it to follow while students are listening. But if you download it, I'm just going to show you an example. If you wanted to display this on the board for students, this is it here. What I've done is I've changed it from an 11-point font to an 18-point font, because then you'll see you've got a really nice big size font that you could play with this on the board with them and highlight sections and use it once you've gone through the answers with them. So remember that all the downloadable resources like that, this is editable. So I've been able to change the font size. I hope that's been really useful for you today, and I look forward to seeing you in another video.